Den dag kommer aldrig at jeg det glemmer.
Hello everyone, my name is C4C Madcat and welcome back to Draugen. Let's find out what's in this house. Or not. I guess let's check down at the docks. I don't know what to do.
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A ghost? If not a ghost, then...
His knowledge of the tide is...
A goat? The goat's row?
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A shadow?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head.
Maybe. Ooh, I can draw again.
You'd have thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even from out at sea. Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
Honestly, Lissy.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones. But then we would see them, wouldn't we? No, I think my original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
Do try to keep an open mind, Edward, darling.
What the frick? I'm gonna draw. See what I drew. Nice. There's gonna be a hint somewhere in here. I don't see it. Oh, it's over here. Isn't anyone in there? No? Very well. Let's go check over in these. I'm German, yeah, but I'm in Norway, I don't know why. Is this our boat?
A boat! Teddy! A hot dog! This
Oh,
is
what
our
the-
ticket out of here!
What?
Not without Betty. Besides, the wood's rotted through. This boat isn't seaworthy. It's curious. The state of the boats. It's like they stopped taking care of them.
Seems short-sighted. How would they fish? Or get anywhere at all?
I have a feeling no one's lived here for quite a while. That or just not taking care of the place, which is... Oh, like a note. Nope, never mind.
What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
What?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
I still think you're adorable.
I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
Rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
Bad or lazy.
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold?
Iron.
Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward.
Till Min Om. It's a memorial.
Det som är livet
3
i
men died
krogen.
when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Frambu, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article.
Yeah, that's long rotted through. Got a bucket.
Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat, I hope.
For a little girl. Surprisingly empty.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side? What do you say, old sport?
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear.
I kinda am.
I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
Traitors.
What now? We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
Back to the general store. That one window is open, so let's go. Onward!
Where are you, Lissy?
Down in the village. What if everyone turned into a pebble? And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer.
You're not even throwing close to the freaking stream. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Well, let's go check out that dang. That writing on the wall, though, is kind of ominous, so. Oops. Oh, please don't. I don't want to be scared.
Is that?
Oh, it's a hat.
Lissy, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not
I
sure.
know my sister's hat, Lissy. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Jeez, when it's a fence, but alright. Let's get going. Let's put her back into it. Or not. Well, there's an open window. Oh, try this one. Nope. Oh, I know this was open.
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
What? Okay.
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Pull harder. Just don't break it.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
Am I gonna get up?
Edward Charles Harding. Dilettante. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty. I
Edward,
hope you weren't here when...
is this... blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's alright then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn.
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Oh, let's unlock it since we're in here. I really don't want to go through that door. Anything over here? What's this?
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a list of undesirables?
I love how he tried to censor himself. Alright. Utafdrift.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
Utafdrift. Oh, is that out of order?
O-S.
Was that you walking?
Oh boy.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June, and they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
That's walking. Kill summon Frau Ruth.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
Oh, don't start on that.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon. Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key. Casa. I don't know what that word means.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Oh, here we go. Or not.
Damnation. The hat's in here.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
La
Who knows what
Casa.
else is in here? There could be more clues.
Alright, okay.
I don't know what.
Everything's Jake. We made it
Casa?
into the store.
It's the same photograph as in the farmhouse.
Johan's
but
gone. At least, I assume he's the one who's been... snip.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
Alright, okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Casa. What does Casa mean? Oh, Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register. You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house. Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is. I have the key.
The one for the storeroom?
Let's go. Oh. Here we go.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here. And not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
How about read the note?
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
Where?
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait. Alice?
I'm over here.
Oh, sure you ran. Let's... Sorry, I thought that note was, it's just, telegraphs over there.
Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute. Come on, it's an easy climb.
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this. Whoopsie-daisy.
I really like Alice.
What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown... please look at me when I'm talking to you. Alright. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
It's not hard to know.
It's a long fall. Far enough to crush the girl's skull.
Edward Charles Harden.
What?
Oh, you're hopeless.
Welcome to forensics.
Something struck this bush. She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward. Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock.
Have you ever cleaned it?
Plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath?
Yeah, she's already gone.
Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
I never know. Well, thank you all for watching. This is the end of the episode. My name is C4C Madcat. Good morning, good night, and good luck.